The year, I'm trying to think what year it was now. At the time, Barry Hearn, apart from managing me and owning a load of snooker clubs, had a fruit machine arcade business, renting them out.
Yeah.
So all of the games at that time would have been Space Invaders was there, Pac-Man, Defender, all of the new games that were then breaking out, and everybody became addicted to them. Whoa.
That's right.
That was Green. That was his fault. That wasn't me.
Oh, I don't know.
It wasn't me. That was Green. That was totally Green. That bloke walked out with 2 kids. So what we did, we had a room on the top floor of the Grosvenor Hotel. It was there, just rubble now, that hotel. And we had one room that was just full of arcade games.
Wow.
And in between the days off in the early rounds, you get 3 or 4 or 5 days off, And that room became, in the end, we had to put a doorman on it because all the other players wanted to come in. We were selling tickets and everything. It was great fun.
Wow, that's amazing.
But when you look at those games, they were so basic compared to the sophistication of today's games. I mean, you got caught up as my kids did. I loved watching them play it, but I just lost. I was a bit sort of too late for me in the World of Warcraft.
Yes.
What a game.
Yes, that's like...
What a game that is.
It is a whole new world, and it's kind of like everything you want the world to be, apart from the one that we actually live in. It's a great way of escaping and that, and as I've sort of said this week, that game has sort of consumed my life at times. Yeah. Certain points in my life, it's actually become sort of more important than the one we live in reality.
Amazing, amazing. When you got a hobby that eats into your when you got a hobby that eats into your practicing hours, that's then the problem, isn't it?
Yes, for sure, and that's what it has done to me in the past. Not that I've ever been, I haven't been committed to snooker. It's just some of the games I've played have drawn me away, whether it be affecting the amount of hours I can actually practice in a day before I start to feel quite slack and start to practice certain shots without my proper sort of pre-shot preparation and technique, and then getting lazy.
You hear stories of snooker players making like 20 centuries in a day or 10 centuries, and I'm thinking, wow, if I made 3 centuries in a practice session, I'd be bored. That was me finished. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. I need practice when I was playing badly.
It is a fine balance practice, because I hear stories of when I was growing up, it was all I'd be told off if I didn't do more than 6 hours solo practice, like 6 days a week, by people at the club. Oh, Stephen Hendry practices 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and like I'm growing up believing these people, and like, all the kids in England, they're 10 years old, they're knocking in 8 centuries a day, and
Willie Thorne said to me quite recently, he said, "Is it true you used to practice in your dress suit?" Because that was the rumour that was going around, for the right height shoes and everything.
Oh my God. Well, you wouldn't believe it, but that rumour made it to Australia.
No.
I had actually seen people do that.
No.
I have, yeah.
Don't.
I have.
Don't.
I have. My dad did it once. My dad did it once, and so at that moment in time, he wasn't actually my dad, and I didn't know that person.
I got the feeling from the amount of people outside the stage door that Ronnie O'Sullivan might be on.
Yes, the grudge match.
The grudge match.
The grudge match.
Currently, yeah. Dun dun dun. I don't think it really is it? I don't know. Is it?
He was certainly up for it. You can tell with Ronnie, he was clean shaven. He was really up for it, and
best to keep out of problems.
Yeah, just say nice things about Ronnie.
Exactly.
Don't give him any ammunition whatsoever.
Cheers. No, thanks. That'll be.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you for treating my life with
thank you
care as well.
That was calm.
Apart from that red light you went through
and the bus lane. Other than that, everything's perfect.